All right. Ah, live chat, top chat. All right. Nice to see. How many people are? Oops, 22 people. All right. Devanshi Sandeep. Hello. Hello. देवांशी संदीप सर शेयर बाजार में मुनाफा कब होता है? जरूर बात करेंगे. सुमन अडक हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा. Jaladi Rao ji saying hello sir, hello. Shabri Prasad Singh is saying Jai Shri Krishna sir, Jai Shri Krishna, Shabri ji. All right, you're audible sir. Pranam, Pranam, Suman, Pranam. Latesha Soto, hello from Long Island, New York. Oh, that's great. Somebody from New York. Welcome to this live stream from New York. All right, Sagar ji is saying hello. Sejal Kakkar is saying hello. Hello, Sagar ji, Sejal ji, Manidip Bharadwaj. Jai Shri Ram sir, nice to see you. बहुत बहुत अच्छा लगा आपको देख के. Manidip ji is here. Jai Shri Ram. Devanshi Sandeep, hello sir, hello. Okay, what's going on in this here now? All right, English with Abhishek is saying hello. Hare Krishna. Okay, Hare Krishna, Abhishek ji. Lalit Kumar is saying Namaste, Namaste Lalit ji. Somebody is saying RRK, hello from Minnesota. All right, great to see you from Minnesota. Okay, nice. Around 30 people here. It's freezing here. I have to sit with my heater on at number 5 and I have to wear a hoodie and a jacket. What can be done? It's the peak of European winters. Tough times. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Exotic Astrology. Nice to see around 35 people in the live session. So, what's the topic? Why have we come together today? Well, today we have a very special topic. It's a discussion on career, profession, wealth, name, fame, power, position, authority, and so many other similar things. Because I think this week I uploaded some videos on wealth, and in the last weeks also. And there was another video yesterday, I guess, about Saturn. When does Saturn deny something? Actually, I had kept it on schedule and I just forgot. Let me just quickly wrap up what videos were uploaded this week so that I know what I'm talking. All right. So, yeah, the Saturn video was yesterday. Okay. When does Saturn completely deny something in our life? Okay. So, that was a very important video, in my opinion, because many times people have doubts, and it's important to discuss Saturn today also because we are talking of profession here, right? So Saturn, he is a very interesting planet, as you know. He delays certain things, and sometimes he also denies. Okay, so that is exactly what we discussed in the video yesterday, which was uploaded. That don't just think Saturn will deny something or he will just delay. So sometimes he may delay. Standard protocol with Saturn is he delays. Okay, so even if Saturn is the seventh lord in the seventh house or 10th lord in the 10th house, he will delay something related to your profession during Saturn Dasha. But sometimes he may also completely deny. So, for example, as I said, if he's in the sixth house and the Nakshatra Lord is also in the sixth or the 10th, then there could be denial of marriage during the Saturn Dasha. Okay, so this is not a lifetime denial. This is only a denial during the Saturn Dasha. Now, unfortunately, if somebody is of the age 25 and his or her Saturn Mahadasha comes, when he or she is 25 years old, then as you know, Saturn Mahadasha is very long. So till the age of 44, this person will not get married, no matter what he or she does. Okay, if Saturn is denying marriage. Okay, so therefore, it's very important that you uh, understand Saturn in the right context. Okay, now having said that, we also discussed this week on how to predict the last 20-30 years of your life. This was a video 2 days back. Oh, and yes, extramarital affair combinations 3 days back. And yes, this video 5 days back. Yes, 8 clues to an exceptional professional life. Okay, and we also discussed role of Rahu and Jupiter in the last 7 days and their secret of success in 2024. Okay, so therefore, if you have not watched, then please you could consider watching them these videos, because they will give you a good idea of 2024, especially the Jupiter Rahu video, these two videos, and the 8 clues to exceptional professional life for your karmic bank balance. Because when we are discussing about profession, it is important for us to understand that the success will come from your destiny. Okay, which means when I say destiny, I mean to say um, what is there in the horoscope. Okay, it is not just one single thing. Like, many people think, okay, I have Saturn in my 11th house, will I get success? I have Rahu in my 10th house, Rahu in my 11th, will I get success? So the overall chart is very important. If you do not analyze the overall chart, then um, you may get success to some extent, but you may not get success also. Okay, and so one thing is to see if there is success or not. The other thing is to see when is there some success. Okay, so this is very important. These two things are equally important, because many times you go to some astrologer and you just ask, oh, will I be successful in my career? And then this astrologer tells you, oh yeah, yeah, you have a lot of success. You have sun Mars in the 10th house or whatever. Some Mahapurush yoga is there, some Raj yoga is there, some other fancy yoga is there. uh, but you don't ask, when will I get that success? So when the astrologer says you will be successful, there is an inherent expectation in your head. Oh yeah, gradually I'll become very successful as the time goes. Okay, this was true before, in the age of our parents and grandparents, especially during our parents time, when they were having government jobs. But now, as you know, government jobs have become very difficult to get because of the population. And and apart from that, there's entrepreneurship. There are jobs which have become contract based, even here in the west. So things are becoming a bit tough and tough more, from an astrological perspective. Okay, so therefore, you need to understand that just knowing if there is success or grand success or good success, average success is not just enough. You should be aware of the timings. And somebody may ask, okay, what is the use of getting to know the timings, because anyways they will happen. Well, if that is your question, then there's no use of learning or even going to an astrologer, because anything and everything that you do will certainly happen in your life. But you can still get to know about the timing of your events, because they can help you to plan your life. Okay, so for example, if you know that the next 2-3 years are excellent for my profession, then you should take risks. You should try for a new job, or you should try for business or whatever, and then you will get very good growth in that profession. But if you know, on the contrary, next 2-3 years are bad years for you, then you should try to protect your existing job, especially if you are in a probationary period or something like that. So, depending on your situation, you can get a good idea of what you should actually do. Okay, so Therefore, use these things to use astrology and dashas to actually know about yourself and plan your life. That is very important. Okay. All right. So many people here. Jay Morani is saying Jai Shri Ram, Jai Shri Ram. Rubesh ji is saying hi sir. The traveler is saying hello sir. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Bosi Gari Vijay, what is this? Hi, Shubham Poddar is saying Pranam sir. Pranam Shubham ji. Sri Prasad is saying Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Okay, Pradeep Ambore is saying now, sir, Rahu in 10th house, which means business is suitable for. Well, uh, Pradeep ji, you need to understand something about astrology. You know, in astrology, there are 9 planets and there are 12 houses. So, uh, half a billion people have Rahu in the 10th house. So does it mean everybody should do business? Well, certainly not, right? So I have some videos on should you do business or job or should you be self-employed. So please watch that video. But in general, if a person has a very strong horoscope for profession, then he should opt for business, otherwise job. But if a person is doing job and the person still has a very strong chart, it does not mean that he will not be successful in the job. Okay. So basically, what I'm trying to say is if you have a good chart, you will be successful. Either you go into business or you go into job. Okay. But Pradeep ji, just if you say Rahu is in 10th, I can't answer. Okay. Because I need to know what is there in your Lagna, your second house, sixth house, 10th house, 11th house, what's there in your Dashamsha, your Navamsha. So it's a comprehensive analysis which is required. Otherwise, it is like, what is that they call in medical science? Placebo effect, I think. No, it's like to make you feel good. I can just say, oh yeah, it will be good. So, and even if it is good, let us assume that just by one thing we can declare that it is good. But then the question is, are you going to get Rahu Mahadasha in your life? Okay. If not, then uh, which Mahadashas are you getting? Okay. And how are those planets placed? How are they placed in the Bhava chart? How are they placed in the uh, Navamsha chart? How are they placed in your Lagna chart? So those things have to be analyzed. Okay. But in general, if the overall chart is very strong and you have a strong Rahu in the 10, then this can be suitable uh, for business. Okay. But again, this is with an assumption that the overall chart is strong. Because if the overall chart is strong, is weak, and you have Rahu in 10, then during Rahu Dasha, you will get a lot of big desires and you will take big loans and you may have the tendency to cheat people. And thereby you may end up in a bad place. Okay, so Rahu in 10th is not always good for anything and everything in the profession. The overall chart is very important. So please check the chart. So that's the first thing, should you do job business, and then your question is which business is suitable. That is another analysis in itself. Okay, so we can't just say using one thing. Okay, we can't even say if you should do business or not, what to speak of saying what is the business that you should do. That is like beyond the scope. Okay, English with Abhishek, Moon and Rahu. Well, Moon and Rahu what? They're conjunct in your chart. Where are they conjunct? What's your lagna? So it depends. Sanjeev Kumar, hello sir. Saturn in 10th house, Sagittarius ascendant. Interesting. For Sagittarius, if Saturn is in 10th, it's quite a good placement because Saturn is your second lord. He's also your third lord, right? So second lord, third lord in the 10th house, it's quite a good placement, I would say. And in the sign of Virgo, it's a phenomenal placement. So in Saturn Dasha, there will be some delays, but very good growth will be there. You could go into IT or finance or data science sector because the second house is associated. and third house because IT sector is seen from the third house. Okay, but again, at the end, it depends on your chart, sir. I This is all I can tell you. KK is asking, hey sir, thanks for all the knowledge that you are sharing. Well, welcome. Thank you for watching. I realized that I have three debilitated planets in three kendras. Okay, first house, fourth house, 10th house in D10, namely Jupiter, Saturn, and Sun. What can I interpret here? Well, it can have many interpretations depending on what's there in your D1. Okay, so whenever you are analyzing divisional charts, make sure you are first analyzing the D1. Otherwise, it will lead to a disaster. So if your chart is very strong, which means if your D1 is very strong, then if you have three debilitated planets in Kendras, then it can mean that you want to do good, but there is some issue which you are facing in your profession which is related to ideals and morality. Okay, so maybe some corruption or something like that. And on the other hand, if your chart D1 itself is terrible, if it is not good, then you yourself are behaving immorally if these three planets are badly placed in the D10. Okay, so without knowing the D1, I cannot say, but if I ignore there is nothing else, then this is what it means. But then the question is, will you act on the temptations, immorality, or some corruption opportunities and all? For that, we need to check the Navamsha. Okay, so without checking the D9, we cannot get to know a person's character. Okay, English with Abhishek is saying, I have Sun, Saturn, and Sun in the seventh. Okay, very good. This is generally a good combination for doing business generally, but again it depends, business, something related to coal or iron or anything which is underground. Okay, it is generally good, but it depends. Okay. Shabri Prasad Singh has sent a small contribution. Thank you so much. You have asked, so will Saturn deny my marriage? Well, Shabriji, thank you for your contribution. At the same time, you need to understand that marriage analysis is very complicated and is very detailed. So I would humbly request you not to do this in uh, this chat, because it is not possible to analyze overall a complete chart during this YouTube live. It is not how it will work. Okay, but I have some videos on marriage and especially Saturn, and also some videos on Saturn's connection to marriage. So, okay, I see you have written something. Venus in 10th house, Capricorn, Shavan, Kalpurush, Kundli. Well, again, as I said, Shabriji, as much as I would love to answer you, but it depends on your chart, what is going on with your seventh house, where is your Lagnesh, what's going on with your D9, what is going on with Venus, although you have written, but that is not a sufficient information. So I would request you to do a comprehensive analysis if you know how to do it, or else go to an experienced astrologer who can do it for you. Okay, otherwise it will not do justice to you, because I cannot predict. So because you have asked, will Saturn deny your marriage? So now when you are talking of denial, if I assume you are more than 25, that is why you're asking this question. So if I assume you are 25 years old, so then I have to see what is going on till around the age of 40, 45, because nowadays people, they also marry at their late 40s. So which dashas are you running, where is that planet placed, what is going on in that, in your Navamsha chart. The Navamsha is very important for your profession. So sorry, your marriage. So we need to check all this. Okay, very, very, very important. Otherwise it will lead to a half-hearted analysis. And but in general, you should not worry and think, that Saturn will deny your marriage just because he's Saturn. Okay, so that is something very important I want to say. Okay. Oh my God, so many questions. Where is it gone? Where was I? Angel Ora is saying Hare Krishna. Omkar ji is saying, what is he saying? Omkar Pokhrakar. For girls, it is their unrealistic expectation delay marriage, not Saturn. Girls, boys, ladies, gentlemen, everybody, nobody wants to get married. People just want to remain unmarried. Anand Vishwakarma ji saying, "Sir, I have many exalted planets, but still no success till now. Please see my chart; it is very unique." Well, see, this is your what is that misconception that just because you have some fancy exalted planets, you will have success. Okay, do you even know what is an exalted planet? I'm sure you know it, but you need to know it more in detail. An exalted planet is not a guarantor of your success. It is not success. When you say success, I would interpret it as professional success. So that is a factor of the houses in astrology which give you success: the first house, second house, sixth house, 10th house, 11th house. So if these houses are not showing in their dashas and through nakshatras, then success is difficult. Okay. Now if you also have exalted planets along with that, then it means you not only will get success, but you will also be able to keep it, and you will also be able to enjoy it. Okay. Otherwise, planets which are not in good dignity sign wise, but the chart is very strong, it's like saying you are a multimillionaire but you are doing a job which you hate. Okay, so how long can you do it? And even if you do, half of your life you're miserable. Archana Makwana ji, how to know from chart if job is suitable or business? Well, I have a video on this. Let me try to find if I can put it in the chat. Please bear with me. Please don't leave the chat. Let me search. Many people are asking this. Let me go to my channel. Let me search business. Let me see what. There you go. OMG Astrology Secrets 245. I will pin the video here in the chat. Just give me a second. Where is it gone? Okay. So, oops. I'll pin it here. I will give the link directly so that you can watch. This is a video 3 years back I made. Share, copy the link. There you go. I paste it here. So I have pasted that video down. And in case you have not watched it, you can please watch it. And in that playlist, there are a lot of other videos. Increase money using Ashtag Varga. And this video is very important. How much famous will you become? Most powerful name and fame giving nakshatras. This video also I will copy the link. Let me paste it. How much famous will you be? All right. Let me see if there's any other video which I should paste. One of the best combinations of extraordinary success in profession. Yeah. I think there I spoke about Mars, Mercury. So this is another one I will write. Extraordinary success. Okay, one more video. Let me find. Of course, there's one default video, the 6 week money remedy video. I'm sure almost everybody has watched it, so I will not put that down here. Okay, there was one more video. 10 incomes of multiple sources of income in a chart. But there's one video which I made in 2020. It was named as Massive Success. If I find that, Four planets for massive success in a chart. Where is it? Okay, okay. This is not the one, but I'll still post this also. Massive success. Massive. Oops. Success. Okay, this is another video. So these are some videos which is it visible? Okay, yeah. Okay. So I have posted four videos, but what the hell is this? Okay, they are lost in the comments. I thought they have been posted back to back. Okay, so please watch these videos which I have put. You can go down in the chat. They will actually help you to understand more about your profession. Okay, Anandji, you are shedding tears. Please don't do that. Okay, Sarvika Kandra is saying hello, sir. Hello. For Gyan is saying you are looking like Hulk. Thank you, thank you. Suraj Jaiswal ji has given his birth details. Please do not do this. Suraj ji, anybody, please do not do this. It is not good for you to give your birth details. I have said this 100,000 times. I'm repeating it. Please don't give your birth details. Whoever has given, please delete your comments or I will delete it because it's not good. People can see your chart and they can do all sorts of crazy things. You want your professional, public, private, your mental energy, your sex life, your job life, your married life, everything open for everybody. You want it. You think everybody is going to wish good for you by seeing your chart, or you'll get some solution by posting it here. Certainly not. Please don't do it. All right. Please, Suraj Jaiswal ji, if you are still there in the chat, please delete this. People can do all sorts of nonsense to you, which I will not like, and certainly neither will you like it, right? So maybe you are not here, so I will delete this comment. What is it? Delete, remove. Okay. Anandji is saying no, it depends on various factors. Yes. Okay, Bosigari Vijay Kumar Reddy is saying Mars transit in 12th house, getting job for Aquarius is well, depends on your dasha. So if your Mahadasha and your Antar and even your Pratyantar has to be supportive for jobs. Okay. Now, if your Mahadasha is supportive and your Antar Dasha is also supportive, you will get a very big job. Okay. But if only the Antar and Pratyantar are supportive, you will get a good job, but it may not be up to your satisfaction. Okay. And then when Sun, Mercury, Venus, Moon, Mars, these five planets, they will transit your first, second, sixth, 10th, or 11th. Then there could be good job offers made. Okay. Srinivas Bharadwaj, good evening, sir. Good evening. Namaste. Could you shed light on ideal placement for stock market trading? There's no ideal placement, but there should be a strong combination between the Lagna, the 5th, 10th, and 11th. Okay. If this is there, then you can be successful in stock trading. Now, but even more than that, you need a very strong connection between the 10th house and the 11th house, because basically stock market trading is making a lot of money without doing much. Okay. Now, of course, you have to do research and all. I'm not saying you are just doing it without doing anything, but relatively, it is getting money without much effort. So the 10th house and 11th house has to be linked, otherwise, difficult. And then the 5th house has to be linked, because the 5th house will give you money through speculation. Kirtan Patel is saying, I am a doctor. What should I look for to see what specialty I should pursue? Well, this is very interesting, because if you're if your Rahu third house and all this is prominent, you can go to things like, radiology, anesthesiology, and all this. If the 12th house, Mars, Ketu are very prominent, and the 8th house is prominent, you can go into surgery. If Moon is very prominent and the 8th lord and the Lagna and all these are linked, you can go into psychiatry or psychology, all this. In general, if the 5th and ninth are good, then you can go into medicine. Okay. If the third house is powerful, you can go into ENT and all this. But there are for every domain within medical, uh, there are other planets, natural significators. Then there are planets like, if the sun is prominent, you can go into like, heart and all this. But again, we need to check in detail. Okay, Anandji, I have already answered your questions. I will proceed to other questions. Thank you. Jaladi Srinivas Raoji, Sagittarius, Ascendant 10th Lord, Mercury in 7th house in Punarvasu Nakshatra. Yeah, in general, they are good. They are good placements for doing business in general, but please check the chart and the videos that I mentioned. Sejal Kakkarji is also giving her birth details. I will humbly remove it. Sanjeev Ramuka ji also birth details. I will remove. Anish Prasad is saying, Sir, Aries Ascendant Saturn in 9, Ketu in Mars. Can I do business? Well, don't see the trines. The trines have nothing to do with business. Please check your 10th house and your 11th. Okay. Nupur Ghosh, please do mine. Please don't give your birth details. Please, I have to remove them. Sorry. Okay, the Hill family, sir, 10th Lord Venus goes in first house. Great placement. Sun in Leo in the 8th can be successful in government. This is a bit debatable. If you are fortunate to get a good dasha, then it can happen. Okay, but in general, it looks good. Okay, Jaladi Rao ji saying snapshot prediction, please, sir. Interesting. So, what are snapshot predictions? People, when they think snapshot, they think it's something very quick and very instant in seconds. But actually, it is not like that. Snapshot means you can say what the person should do, and what is exactly that the person should be doing, that one, and also along with that, when will the person do what. Okay, snapshot means giving a clear path to a person. That is the meaning of snapshot. It doesn't mean like, predict something in 5 seconds. Okay, snapshot means the person comes to talk to you and you can tell, okay, these are certain things that you can do, and if you do this, you will be successful, and you give some clear cut answers. Okay, that is very, very, very important. So that is exactly what is snapshot. Okay, the traveler is saying he has a conjunction but he's not able to decode. Well, please go to an astrologer and show your overall chart. Only then you can decode. Okay. Ankit Shukla ji, please remove your. I have to remove your comment. Oh, sorry, Ankit Shukla. Yes, yes. Aditya Agarwal, again, please have to remove your comment. Sarvika Kandra is saying, have to remove your comment. Okay, Harshit Agarwal is saying, what is he saying? Venus, Mercury, Jupiter in 8th house conjunct Kritika, Rohini. Okay. Scope of spirituality. Yeah, these are great combinations for doing sadhana. Okay, but with some purification. But in general, these are great combinations like Venus in Kritika, and Jupiter in Rohini, especially to do worship related to Lord Krishna, or some yagya fire sacrifices related to Lord Narsimha. These are very good combinations. Okay. Okay. Vardhan ji is saying, I'm going through Rahu Dasha. Will I get anything at the end of Rahu Dasha? I mean, see, this is another. This is, should I say it's funny, or maybe it's ridiculous for you to just sit and expect that, and at the end of Rahu, something magical will happen. Okay. It can happen in between or beginning or end, depending on the antardashas. Okay, so like if you are in Rahu or Rahu Jupiter or Rahu Saturn, Rahu Mercury, then it can happen. So depending on where your Mercury is, where your Saturn is, or it can also happen at the last if your last antardasha of Rahu, which is of Mars, if Mars is well placed. But just because it's Rahu and he will drop some bombs at the end, well, it would not work like that. Okay. Chitrang, what is that? Chitrangini Sahu, Gemini Ascendant, sir. How will be my Mars Mahadasha? Well, it depends. Your Gemini Lagna, but where is your Mercury? What's your Mars doing? What the heck is Mars doing in your chart? Okay, it depends on that. Okay, so please check where your Mars is in your Dashamsha, Navamsha in your Lagna chart, and then you can actually know. Shantanu ji is giving birth details. I would humbly remove it, please. Savita Hegde again, birth details, please remove. Okay, Vardha. Okay, okay. Upma Singh is saying, I'm unemployed for 4 years and pretty badly sick. Tell me when I can get healthy and get a job. Which field should I try? First of all, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope your situation improves. Please do the money remedy, and I am sure things will be better for you. Okay, Maji, please take care. And if possible, you can show your chart to some experienced astrologer. They can actually guide you regarding this. Okay. Okay. Vardhaji is again giving date of birth. Not good. Rahul Sharma is an interesting question. Should you do PhD with Moon Ketu in third or not? Oh well, these are great placements, Rahulji, that you have. They can be very good for doing PhD. Okay, but for PhD you need to have some association. Like for example, you are Cancer ascendant, you are Pushya Nakshatra. So I assume Pushya is your Lagna Nakshatra, and you have Mars, Jupiter in the 10th house. So you already have a strong fifth house, ninth house, and a strong 12th house. So that is it. Apart from that, if your Navamsha has some relation to Jupiter or Mercury in trines, then that's like fantastic. You can do. Okay. Oops, I'm somewhere in middle. So many questions. Let me go down and check. What is this? Shreya Srinivas, will Saturn Ketu conjunction in 8th house for Leo ascendant give sannyas yoga? Well, how do you define sannyas yoga? Well, there are different types of levels of sannyas. People just think, oh, this will give sannyas yoga. I'll stay unmarried. I mean, as per that definition, these days so many people are unmarried. So are they all sannyasis? Well, sannyas is something totally different. It is dedicating your life to God. Okay. Rahul Kullerji is here. Good to see you live. Rahulji, namaste. I don't know if you are still there, but good to see you. I hope you're good. Liana ji is saying, hello, sir. What would be some indications of a good astrologer? Thank you. Have a blessed day. Very good question. Very, very, very good question indeed. So, an astrologer should have the lagna or the lagnish related to the trines, okay, because that shows light, that shows if the person can actually help somebody. Okay, and then the person should have a strong 10th house. The person can consult somebody well, and 10th house can give name, fame, and Jupiter in the trines of the Navamsha, and some good Astak Varga is also required from the trine. So especially the trines have to be very powerful, because astrologer is basically a Brahmana job. Okay. Okay. Srinivas Bharadwaj is saying, good evening, sir. I have Moon Saturn conjunction in sixth house. Wow. What could be a possible interpretation? Moon Saturn. Yeah. So Moon Saturn in the sixth. This can be a good combination for doing austerity like tapasya and all this. But if you stay without doing anything, if you're like idle mind, it can be a devil's workshop. Okay. So please be careful. So be engaged. Have a powerful schedule. Always be engaged. Do something or the other always. Vardhanji, I have already answered this. Okay. Shubham Pawar has sent some donation. Thank you so much. Please suggest remedies to find mental peace. Feeling very low mentally. I am running Saturn, Sade Sati, Saturn, Mahadasha, Scorpius. And well, Shubhamji, very, very, very important. I have videos on moon remedies and Sade Sati. Please watch that. Okay. You can be sad, but you don't have to be depressed. Okay. Please don't get depressed. Although I understand it's easier said than done, it's not easy. But please watch the videos and yeah, please try to get your mind together. Please try to do what you can. So during Sade Sati, it is very important that please focus on what you can do rather than focusing what you cannot do. Okay. If there is something that you can do nothing about there, then within that there will be something which you can do within that which you cannot do anything. So gradually you should do that. Okay. Thank you. Okay. But please watch my videos on my video on moon remedies. Okay, there's a video, it's like 5 6 years back. Chabri Prasad Singh is saying, I will take consultation. Very good, please do it from some experienced astrologer. Kavita ji is saying, Jai Shri Ram, I'm Gemini ascendant, Mars and Saturn, and I get married. Well, depending on your dashas, it will be decided. So Mars and Saturn, but I don't know which Antardasha you are running. Okay, for marriage, the Antardasha is very important. So, depending on the Antardasha, you can actually see when you can get married. All right. What is this? Abhamaji is saying, so please make a video on sublords. Okay, this is something which is not in my knowledge as of now, but yeah, I will try to make. Thank you. अभिनव मित्तल जी सिंह, क्या हाल चाल? बढ़िया है सर, आप सुनाइए. राम 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 राम. Okay, let me go down. Shyam BMG is again giving birth details. Shyamji, I have seen your comments in many places. My humble request, please do not give your birth details in public, not in the chat, not in any of my videos, nor in any other video. Okay, exposing your birth details is like exposing your entire life. Please do not do it. Okay, I will remove this. Okay, Rohit ji saying Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. All right. Nandini Shivastav is asking combination for government job. I have a video on government jobs, but generally for government jobs, you need a good dasha of either sun or moon or planets connected to sun and moon via planetary aspect or conjunction. Okay. And depending on the strength of your chart, you can get it will be decided what will be the level of your government job. So for example, if your overall chart is very powerful, you may get a IS job. Okay. IS officer, or you may become IPS, IFS, foreign service, forest service. If not, you may become a state level officer, like we have Assam civil service. So there you can be ACS, APS and all this. If not, you can go into accounts. If not, then maybe you may become a clerk somewhere. But depending on that level, you will get. But for getting a job, the combination is the same. Okay. Sun, moon in dasha, mahadasha or antardasha, or suppose You are running Mars Mahadasha, but Mars is aspected by the Sun, and both are well placed. So either ways, it can happen. Okay, all right. Where is this? Oops, where is it gone? Oh crap. Where was I? Okay, what? Oh my god, so many comments. Where was I? I'm lost. Okay, somebody is asking. Sublords, I have already answered. Please don't repeat one question 10 times. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Somebody is repeating, what about people sharing their charts on matrimony websites? Well, not the best thing to do, but you may do it for a short period of time, if you are wanting to get married, but after that you should delete, for obvious reasons, and because also it's not good astrologically. Where is it gone? Oh my god. Okay. Tani SH is asking how to get final result of career. What do you mean final result? So it's as simple. There's no like final or middle or end. It's like you check your chart, then you check your planets, okay, your dasha. So that is how you do it. Is the same for all. Ankit Katikar is asking, is D9 important? Oh my god, it's very, very, very important. If you, I have a ton of videos on D9. Please watch them. Okay. All right. My god, so many questions. What is this? Naman Saxena is asking a good question. Sir, as you said earlier in your video, the purpose of life changes on a Mahadasha. Can you general predictional purpose in the eighth house? Well, we can't say about life purpose, in general, but eighth house can show something related to teaching, learning, research, and doing something professionally. Okay. Pooja Ghosh is asking Sun and Mercury combust in Virgo in Chitra in the 10th house. I want to be lecturer in government college. Please say something. Well, it is possible, but you need to check which dashas you are running. Okay, if Sun, Moon, or connected dashas are coming, as I said already, then it is you have an advantage. All right, let me see a final. Somebody is saying I can't hear you. Your video is frozen. Okay, can you hear me now? Uh, Ankur Sharma is saying, hello, sir. Hope you are doing well. Thank you, Ankuji. I'm good. I hope you are doing fine. Shraddha Zarika, hello, sir. Hello, Shraddha. AHK, which Ainamsha is correct after Lahiri? Well, I would say it depends on what kind of things you want to get through astrology. Okay, so different Ainamshas have different utilities. Okay, so it depends on what you want actually. What about people sharing their charts on matrimony website? This is already answered. Shraddha Hazarika, how are you? I am good. Shraddha, how are you? Happy New Year. Okay, thank you. Wish you the same. Ashutosh Rajora is saying, I don't have question related to birth chart, but what would you advise to someone who has lost zeal in life and unable to take any action? 18 years old. See, this primarily happens for a man when he's losing his semen too much, okay, or he's indulging in alcohol. So if you are watching pornography, you are masturbating, you are losing your vital essence of the body, you will feel like a loser in life. Please don't do it. Even if you do, please reduce it. Okay, drastically, you have to control this. Or if you're taking intoxicants like alcohol and all this, you need to get rid of them. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Okay. and stay around positive people. Read books about people who have achieved good things in their life. And but primarily it is because of unable to control your sex desire. That is the reason. If that is the case, if you are in India and above 21, after 3 years, then please get married. Okay. All right. Bhavya Modi is saying, what is the combination in the chart which detaches from the material world? uh, can you put some light on this? Well, this is a very interesting thing. See, detachment can come. There are many ways to see that, but even more important than that is to see what is causing that detachment. Okay. Because detachment, as they give the example, when a fruit is there in the tree, it ripens, it becomes very sweet, and it becomes very heavy, and then finally it falls off automatically, the fruit. But sometimes somebody may pluck the fruit and throw it. Okay, so it's not fully ripe. So the best detachment is like when the fruit is completely ripe, but for many people it may not happen that way. Okay, so it depends. Sometimes if a bad dasha is coming with some supportive things, like for example, if the eighth house is activated, but along with that the ninth house is also active. For example, your eighth lord is in the ninth, or the ninth lord is in the eighth, and your mahadasha is indicating the fifth house, then there's a bad house, or like the eighth house. But if the ninth house is also there, so then it will give you some enlightenment. So that is how it works. So a bad house connected now, but suppose only the trines are associated, then also there could be detachment. But then it is like emancipation. Your desires are gradually going away from you. So that is a different kind of detachment. That is also recommended. Okay. But again, at the end, it is coming and it's happening. That is what is important. So we need to identify why that is happening. Monica Sharma is saying, hello, I am Pisces ascendant running Moon Mahadasha, Jupiter Antardasha, Moon in second, Jupiter in 7 degrees. How's my career? Well, I can't say, but with this input, uh, if you are Pisces Lagna and your Jupiter Antardasha, Moon Mahadasha, Jupiter Antardasha. Okay, if it is going on, then irrespective of what happens in your profession, good or bad, it should be something related to your to something which you strongly believe in. Okay, in your life. So if you are getting achievements in that area, then it's good. If you are not getting, then take it as a lesson. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh wow, so many questions. Okay. I think I will have to proceed now. Somebody has written Jai Shri Ram. Okay, thank you so much. All right, love from Pakistan. Thank you. Love from Germany here. And I see somebody is again giving the birth details. Please don't do it. Please delete it. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. And in case you have missed it, then please watch the videos that I have posted in this chat. But I don't see the chats anymore. Okay. And thank you so much. Three people had given some contributions today: Shabri Prasad ji, Shubham Pawar ji, and Suman Adak. Thanks to all three of you. Wish you all the best. All right, thank you so much for joining. Almost around 80-90 people joined today. It's late in India, and have a good Sunday tomorrow. All right, thank you so much. Jai Shri Ram.